Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about stuff so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I am Jeremy. And this is once again Harley, who's taking a nap. Anyways, this is episode 58, and we're going to talk about food and things to do in Kenosha.
That's right.
And apparently my computer has a software update. Look at that. It just told me. For fancy
Too
people.
sad, too bad for them.
Not going to do it right now. Anyway, like I said, Kenosha, because it's a cool place.
Yeah,
No matter what
like a lot
the
of
media
people,
tells you.
Yeah, a lot of people hate on it, but they're just haters. So what are you going to do about that?
They just love to hate instead of appreciate.
No, but I think it's a nice spot. The only problem is the winter, but
Yeah, like right now.
what can you
Every
do
day
about
I'm like,
that?
it's going to be warm. Nope.
No, it's been like negative. It was negative, or felt like negative 21 the other morning when I got up.
Yeah, your screenshot the other day said it felt like negative 29, so it's a little cold.
Yeah, no thanks for that. I'm definitely just counting down these days till summer again.
That's a no for me, dog. I've been seeing the same meme, but I laugh every time. It's like I'm ready to be or I'm ready to complain about it being too hot instead of being too cold.
I'll never complain it's too hot.
I will.
I know Jeremy will. Maybe he won't this year.
I will.
I like when it's hot and I go to open up my car door to get in and you sit in there and it's like a oven.
Oh, I hate it.
Me up. Let me get some of that. That's
She
what I
said
like.
sauna. Hit me up. Let's go. Hit me again, tube sock. Let's go.
Nice. Cold or do you want to be hot? I'd rather be hot. Comment down below. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Hoodie weather is perfect weather.
That's not the question. The question is too hot or too cold. I'll go with too hot, but I'll never say it's too hot. And speaking of the list, I'll say one of my things are for Kenosha is Lake Michigan.
That's on mine too. I put lakefront, but it's basically the same thing.
Obviously, it's the best in the summer, spring.
yeah.
Even beginning of spring, it's too cold.
The
that-
wind, man.
The wind off the lake is
Whew.
brutal.
I remember that one day in the summer that we had hoodies and pants on and it was still cold because it was just so damn windy. It was horrible.
Well, that's why I hate when people are like, "Oh, it's cooler near the lake." Oh, and it's nice when it's in the summer and it's cooler over there. That I don't want it to be cooler over there. I want it to be hot everywhere. And then it's a pain in the winter because then you have lake effect snow. But in the summer, it's nice because it's pretty and you got the views. You got the sun coming over on the lake, and that's all nice. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't
time
know.
to be
It's
alive.
very nice. It looks, if you didn't know, but see it before, I feel like you would be like, oh, it looks like the ocean because you can't see.
Right.
You really can't see land.
Yeah, you can't see on the other side of it.
No, because I think that's why when we saw the ocean for the first time, I was just like, oh, it looks like Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
And it's very similar.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
what
it
you
is.
told Marshall and Chloe that one day. Oh, we're taking you to the ocean.
Well, it pretty much is the
Yeah,
ocean.
for them,
I
it
mean,
is.
there's no salt water. It looks
No.
the same, is the
It
thing.
does. Probably smells. It smells about the same too, actually.
But it doesn't smell like salt water.
No, it doesn't.
But it's nice.
Very nice.
Definitely go in the summertime though.
Yeah, not
And
when
of
it's
course, a
frozen
bunch
over.
of going down there too when it's like 4th of July and all that.
I actually have my list. Taste of Wisconsin. That's always down there. That's always a good time down there. Parade.
It's really
all that
gone
stuff.
downhill lately though. Taste of Wisconsin, I'll let you guys know. It's not what it used to be. It's not. The bands, sorry, it's gone downhill. It hasn't been the same. I don't know what to tell them.
You have
Used
to
to be
write a,
great back in the day.
You have to write a formal complaint.
I don't want to waste my time on them.
That next one I'm gonna say, which I know Felicia's gonna have on here, and that is The Spot.
That is on here.
The best, to me, the best burger in Kenosha.
I don't eat burgers, but to me, it's the best root beer in Kenosha.
That too. That was gonna be my next thing. I always say I'm gonna get a gallon. I never do. Next time we go, I'm saying right now I'm gonna get a gallon of root beer.
I don't believe you. You say that every time.
I know, and then I forget. But
We
then I
would
get
say the
there, and I'm
best
like,
swirl.
yeah, I don't know. Swirl, yeah, that's the only place I know that has a swirl. So absolutely, it's the best one.
I don't even remember what a swirl is. Ice cream and what?
I think root beer, isn't it? Yeah, or
Isn't
ice
it
cream
root
root
beer?
beer. Yeah. I haven't had one in a minute. See, you can't get. Well, you could get in the winter, but I probably wouldn't.
No, because you're gonna be cold. And
Yeah.
the thing is, why it's so nice in the summertime and all that, you could go in the fall even too. It's because you sit in your car.
Mm-hmm. Old
So you
school.
will be warm, but then the thing is, you
Cash
gotta,
only.
yeah, run your car. Well, they do have an ATM, but I can't tell you what the charge is for that.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I don't
Usually,
know.
if I know we're going, I always make sure I get cash ahead of time for that reason. Good
But it's
prices
good.
though.
What else they got? They got fries. Good fries.
Delicious fries, delicious
Mozzarella
mozzarella
sticks.
sticks. They
You
banging,
can get a
man.
grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm. I never get the grilled cheese, but I should. I always get the burger, mozzarella sticks, cheese fries. They got good cheese there, and then the root beer,
Anything else they got? They got like mini tacos.
corn
Never tried
dogs,
them.
mini corn dogs.
Oh yeah, they do have mini corn dogs. Do they have an actual hot dog though, or is it just the corn
I feel like they
dogs?
do, but I'm not sure.
I
I
feel like
never
if they
had
had
a
a
hot
hot
dog.
dog though, Jamal would have gotten it,
I was just gonna say that, so they
and he's
probably
never
don't.
gotten it.
Next time, maybe. That makes me want
I
to go to
don't
the
think there
spot.
is a hot dog.
Let's see.
I
I
guarantee there's not. Jamal would have gotten the hot dog by now. He would have gotten the hot dog many, many times ago. I'm telling you, there's probably not.
They do.
Do they?
Hmm.
I don't remember him ever getting
Hot
one.
dog, chili dog, jumbo dog. Because
Maybe
usually he
has
gets a
had 'em.
burger.
But why would he not try the hot dog? I feel like he tries
I
hot
don't
dogs
know.
if places have
I
them.
feel like next time now I need to get the hot dog so I can come back in here and let everyone know what I think.
Jamal, comment down below, even though
Yeah,
you don't
comment down
listen.
below. Yeah, even though you're the one of the reasons we started this podcast because you gave us the idea. You've let to
Maybe
listen
he
to an
listens
episode.
in secret.
Maybe. Maybe he has a burner account.
That would be crazy. Check out my flowers back there, by the way.
I was just gonna comment about that. I feel like it smells
Yeah.
like delicious. Not delicious, but like fresh.
I can't
I
smell
don't
it
know.
from here.
No,
Let me guess. It smells floral.
that's what I'm thinking. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It looks like you're sniffing it when you go like that.
That's why I did it.
Very nice. Oh, yeah, this spot. Always a very, very good place to go.
And I'm going to say, what do I want to say next?
I got quite a few on here.
I know
I'll be
you
honest,
do.
most of them are food, so.
Well, of course. I'm going to say pets. Petrified Springs.
I have that on mine. Mine is pets is well. You can say I'll just say my thing because it's together, but it's also kind of separate. You can just go first anyway.
You said you were going to say your thing, so I stopped.
Oh, that's my bad.
Pets, because we've gone there forever. As kids, we went
Mhm.
and we did hiking.
It's where I first learned to drive too. Actually,
I never even know where those spots are that we used to be at inside the
Me neither.
woods.
I always
There
remember
was like a box car and
yeah,
everything.
let's say the box car. That reminds me of Uncle Tony.
Yeah, like where is that now? Could I
Where he
find
would
it?
just
Probably not.
as a kid, you just show up at the house. All right, kids, we're going for a hike. We're like, all right. Thinking back now, I'm like, I wonder if our mom was like, can you get these kids out of here? They're pissing me off.
Yeah,
They're
I wonder
annoying
if
me.
it was like set up. How come no one ever
Yeah.
told us we were going till we were
Yeah.
leaving?
All of a sudden, he just showed up. We're going for a hike. I'm like, okay, hell yeah, let's go.
Probably to make us tired.
Probably.
But
Sorry, mom.
yeah, we used to go hiking there all the time. But now they have like the beer garden. I never go to that.
Yeah. They always have music and stuff there, but I've never gone.
They do. They even have like movies that they play on a projector and shit.
I've wanted to go. I'm not gonna drink, but I'd still like to go.
Yeah, I looked up their food before. I'm like, maybe they have food, but it's like a big pretzel. Okay, cool. But they don't have cheese. They have mustard.
That's right. I remember we talked about it, and we're like, well, what's the point then?
Why would you do that? No one wants to dip a pretzel in the mustard. Get the cheese.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's
honey
just like
mustard.
bags of chips and I
Yeah.
think hot dogs.
Ooh, I like hot dogs.
But it's very nice in the fall.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful
it's beautiful
colors.
in the fall. Oh yeah.
Very beautiful. Also, of course, it's gorgeous in the summertime. Lots of trees. Lots of things there. You can plan like a whole picnic. You can
Yeah.
rent out one of those
Actually,
things.
yeah. Felicia and Jamal actually took their wedding pictures there.
We did. That is correct.
It was us versus two other weddings.
Yeah, there was other ones out there.
They're like,
it was a
oh,
popular day.
who do they think they are? Look at us, man.
Yeah, I feel a lot of people do take pictures.
'cause
on
it's so
there,
beautiful
especially-
there.
Yeah, especially if you go in the fall, you're gonna see a lot of
Mhm.
pictures.
Oh yeah, for good reason. I've seen like people do their prom pictures and stuff there too. Again, for good reason because it's just so beautiful there.
Yeah, it's a good place if you want to walk your dog. There are trails,
I used to take
or
Marshall
you could
there.
just walk on the side of like
Mhm.
by the path by the road is nice.
Or the thing I was gonna say, you could have a round of golf there. They
Oh,
have a
you
golf
could.
course.
It's
we've
expensive
only
from
done
what I've
yeah.
heard.
We've only done 9 holes, but John always talks about doing 18, but we never do it. But they do have a 18-hole golf course. They're fun. It is a little pricey compared to other ones, so we usually don't do that one too often.
Well, John always talks about doing 18, and then he never does.
He told me last year, like at the end of the year, we're gonna do it. We never did. Then he told me we're gonna do it this year, but we'll see. Because he always says we're gonna do 18 at the end of the 9 holes. He's like, I'm glad we didn't do 18 today.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
thing,
So what are you going to do, John, when you
my
do have 18?
thing, yeah. Well, that's also because I like to go later in the day. If we're gonna do 18, we're gonna have to start like early morning, like 9, 10 o'clock, because it's gonna be like because 9 holes used to take us hour and a half, 2 hours. That's gonna take us like probably 4 hours.
Yeah, you better pack some snacks if you're
I'm
going to
saying,
do
oh yeah,
that.
we usually pack snacks, but I have to make sure I pack like a lot of snacks for that. Maybe bring some hot dogs.
Glizzy on the turn.
That's right, glizzy on the turn. I still want to get that hat.
That's what you got to do.
But yeah,
I mean, you
so
could go sledding
yeah.
there too. I haven't
I
gone
was gonna say
sledding
we
there
used
in
to
I
go,
don't know how
yeah, we
long,
used to go
but
sledding there back in the day.
it's an
Man,
option. I remember the hill always seemed so big.
it
I
did.
don't really know exactly where it is because now where I think it is, it's part of the golf course, so that can't be it. So I don't know.
Right? Yeah, I don't know either. I remember that one spot that we used to like you could drive on. They moved it to just walking and stuff now too.
What is wrong with these
Hi
dogs?
puppies.
I don't know what they're barking at. That's Luna being
Luna tuna.
I just hear Jamal. Shh. Shh.
Hi Jamal.
I don't know what they're barking about. I'm sure it's nothing of any importance. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Someone was walking their dog.
Wow.
Sound the alarm.
There you go. I'll just real quick since since I mentioned golf at Pets, also golf at Muni, because Muni is also a very fun golf course.
Oh, yeah. The one that's over by Jeremy's.
Washington
Yeah.
Municipal Golf Course, I think is the full name, but we usually just call it Muni because that's what they call it. Very
That's
nice.
what they call it.
I like it there.
That's a nice golf course.
Chill.
There's that one hole I don't like where it dips down.
Yeah.
With that big hill because you can't really see if anyone's over there.
No, they always like, is that them? I think they moved.
Somebody stole my ball when we were over there that one time, though.
I left my golf club there once, but I blame Doug because we were at a different golf course and he took someone else's club. I'm like, you better return that, and he didn't. And then I lost mine like a little bit later. But I got a new one for Christmas, so.
That's what happens with karma. Karma just accidentally hit the wrong person, so.
Yep. Although Felicia did say, which is true, she said, because when I went golfing with her, I almost forgot the same club, like I think probably 4 holes, and every time she's like, you got it? I'm like, I got it. She's like, if I was there, you wouldn't have lost it. I'm like, it's probably
How many
true.
times did I hand him his club? I can't even tell you.
Just that one round was probably 4 or 5. All the other times,
Oh,
who
Jeremy
knows?
doesn't pay attention. Comment down below if you think Jeremy doesn't pay attention.
Not all the time, but I should.
He doesn't.
I miss golf.
And that's why he
Anyways.
always loses his stuff. What else do I have on here? I have the Buzz.
I have that on here as well, actually. Which I'm just also gonna say it right with it is that Sazzy B because they're the same thing. It's like different sides of it, but it's like the same thing if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I like the Buzz side because
Yeah,
they have coffee.
the Buzz is coffee. Sazzy B is the restaurant.
They have coffee. They
Hot
have
chocolate.
breakfast sandwiches. They have
I was
pastries.
gonna say pastries. I forget what you
Very
got the
good.
one day when I went to church. You came there and you
It
got
was
some
a
breakfast.
bagel sandwich.
That's what it was. And she's like, "This is amazing." I was like, "Why didn't I get it?" She's like, "I don't know." She's like, She finished it like, "That was good."
It was really good. I think it was on an everything bagel too.
I was like, after I saw her eating, I'm like, "Damn, I should have got one."
Vibes in there too are just like on point.
I like it. I like it in there.
Yeah, it's got like them old hardwood floors, which I always appreciate.
Brick walls.
Brick walls in there.
And they sell art in there too from like artists from like around.
They do. I can tell you
Good
they have
vibe.
very good coffee.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. There's always a big giant cinnamon roll, but I'm like, I can't.
Yep. One of these times we're gonna have to get it and split it because I don't think we'll eat the whole
I'll say
thing.
I'm not gonna.
I've gotten cookies from there, delicious. Well, no. Very good.
But
yeah,
you
Sazzy
should
B
stop on
is the
by.
restaurant part. I used to help out at open mic there back in the day. They have bands there, I think, sometimes, but that's also cool. Let's see. I'll stay kind of around that area, and I'm gonna bring up Villa de Carlo.
Oh, that's on my list.
So, it's a place. So we
Off
ate
Ocean
there.
Avenue.
Yes, we ate there. I think it was less than a month ago. Either way, doesn't
Probably.
something like that. Anyway, point being, we ate there, and before that, the last time Felicia and I were there was about almost 15 years. Well, like 14 and a half years ago. But point being, we
That was
were
a long
there,
time.
and it looked the exact same. Literally nothing changed. Not saying it's bad, just like how we pictured it in our minds is
No, it's
exactly how it looked.
perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah, I liked it. Plus, it was like old school, like in a good way of like old school pizza, the way they make it, and just we need to go back. It was delicious.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, sitting there, I thought the restaurant was twice as big, and then
Yeah.
towards the end, I realized it was a giant mirror.
Yep.
And I
I
was
was
like,
like, you didn't know it was a mirror?
oh,
She's like, no. She's
I
like,
did
oh.
not. I was like, oh wow, it's half the restaurant.
Yeah, like someone had like a surprise party and everything. It's like, man, look at that.
Food was delicious. I don't remember what the
Delicious.
pizza was called that I got,
I don't
but it
know.
was
Whatever it was, it
really
was
good.
delicious.
It had a garlic on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did.
I ate a small piece because I didn't want the onions, but it was still delicious.
Oh yeah, because there was onions,
Mhm.
tomato, garlic.
Pretty much everything that you would put on there yourself, anyways.
Was it a regular? I don't think. What did it have regular sauce?
No, it had.
The olive oil garlic, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, it was good. Can't tell you what it's called, but if you look on their menu, I'm sure you can figure it
We gotta
out.
go again.
I
Now
want to
thinking
say it was
about I
called like
want
the
it.
Beverly Special or
That
something
sounds like it.
along those lines.
That way is delicious. Oh, I wish I had some right now. Very,
Yeah,
very
they had
good.
a little thing you could get in there if you want to pick up pizza to go, but
Yep,
it's really good.
it's really good. That's a place. Like I said, I haven't been there that long, and now I'm like, I can't go back that long after that because it's just so damn good.
It was
Well,
really good.
yeah, very good. I
And
love
you could
pizza.
color on the
Yeah.
tablecloth. Well, it
Jamal
wasn't a
never color.
tablecloth.
Yeah.
It was paper.
Tatiana would love it.
So
Yeah.
wait, does that mean they change? How often do they change the paper then?
I guess every
time?
person. I
Ours
guess
did
every
not have
person.
any writing on it.
No, so they must change it every person then.
That's fantastic.
So that's old
because-
school too.
Oh, how clean is that? That's very clean.
Exactly. It's in two. Look at that.
Look at
I-
that. That's how I would have it if I had a restaurant.
Plus, it was very delicious in there. Mozzarella sticks were good too.
Oh yeah.
Did we get cheese curds or
mozzarella
we not get
sticks.
cheese curds? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I can't remember if they were a Pepsi or
I think
a
they had
Coke.
Pepsi. I remember
Did
that.
they? Are you
If I remember
sure?
correctly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I thought I remember her saying Coke, and I said, "Oh, perfect.
Only way to know is if we go back, and then we'll have to let you guys know.
The only way."
The only way. It was delicious.
Well, I think you should go there, get the pizza, get the one I got with garlic and the onion and the tomato.
I got pepperoni sausage.
Chef's kiss.
Go to classic.
I really want that now. Maybe I'll get that for dinner. We'll see. Probably to go. Oh, that was Jeremy's. My turn. Well, I'll stick on pizza and I'll say Ruffalo's.
Damn, that was gonna be my next one.
Maybe I can get Ruffalo's for dinner.
There you go.
Ruffalo's obviously delicious. Another I don't know how long they've been there, but definitely gives those more old school vibes.
I remember when they were upgrading everything or updating whatever you call it, and they were closed for a while. And our in Peru isn't in with the place because his family works there or whatever, or his family. Oh, he worked at the other one. Anyway, he's like, oh, this date they're open. We went back open today, whatever. Well, the thing that sucks is they're not open every day. They're closed Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think Sunday too.
They're closed
busy.
Sunday because
Yeah.
Jamal's always like, why aren't they open? People would watch football on Sunday, get pizza. Yeah,
They do private events on those days, so they say.
never for us.
So
But their food's really
Delicious
good.
Mojos.
You can never get Mojos like that anywhere else.
nope,
Get
Nope.
it with the ketchup. Dip it in the ketchup.
delicious. I wish I
Jeremy
had a
doesn't eat
Mojo right
ketchup.
now. Now
I can tell you also what's good is their Alfredo, delicious. You
Calzones
can
are good.
get other calzones, their bread basket.
Yep, Jamal and
their
I've had their
salads are good.
meatball bomber before.
Their mac and cheese bites.
Those are good. I remember one time they oh, there's a special for meatball bombers. And I was like, you want to get it? We just ran okay, let's get it. And we're like, man, that's delicious.
I do remember, but I don't know what I got that
We
day.
haven't had it in a while. We always say we're gonna go there and just get Italian food because it always smells so delicious more. Then every time we're like, nah, let's get pizza.
Yeah, because then they get there and they're like, we can't just not get the pizza. We have to
because
get
it's so delicious. Last time we got it, well done. Oof, delicious.
That sounds good right now, doesn't it?
It does
Pizza?
sound very good. I love pizza.
Especially for some reason. Well, pizza's good at all times. Like when it's nice out, you're like, oh, pizza. But when it's
Right.
cold out,
Yeah, I feel
Hot
like
pizza?
I feel like I want pizza more when it's cold out, just because it's warm.
doesn't it warm you up more? I
Plus,
feel
you
like
put it in the oven if you make it at home.
pizza and Italian food to me is really good in the winter.
Oh yeah, especially soup.
Oh, soup, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, cold food's not that. Obviously, cereal ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Trying to remember, I had some soup from somewhere. Where was it?
Panera, probably.
No, it was somewhere else. We went somewhere and I got. Oh, never mind. It was that other Italian place, like the other Olive Garden, but that's not Kenosha.
Oh.
Then never mind. Anyways.
Well, I was just gonna say, I would say Italian. Well, Italian because pizza, then Italian, and I was thinking pasta. That's the best in the winter. I mean, what is some Chinese rice is not. It's a hot food, but it's not the same. That's not gonna warm you up. A
No.
taco. I'm cold. They're making a.
But tacos are delicious.
They're not gonna warm you up the same.
Not like pizza will.
No, I'm saying, right,
Plus,
okay, if you had the option, someone just took a pizza out of the oven,
hmm
or they just finished making tacos and you have 2 plates, which one are you going for?
pizza. And this is
Exactly.
why. Pizza, even if it's not the best pizza you've ever had, it's still delicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you could royally tacos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you season it wrong or something like that, or like put something different,
Yeah, there's
then you're
too
just
many
like,
variables.
I'm saying, because I've had it from places.
Some
'Cause
places season it
yeah,
differently.
certain places I prefer to get chicken than ground beef for that exact reason, because I don't like the seasoning they put in their beef, and it just has like a weird taste to me.
Well, and I can't speak for that, but I can speak for Jamal when he says some places the meat is weird, or you get like
Yeah.
it's too chewy.
Yeah. So certain places I'll get just chicken. Thing that Jamal and I like to do at certain places is like he'll get chicken or I'll get beef or vice versa, and then we'll like both trade one.
Oh yeah, when they split up their tacos
Mm-hmm.
to be a taco boy.
A taco boy. Harley, it's okay. You're not gonna fall. I have you. So I guess going along with that, I'm gonna mention El Serape. I think it's how you pronounce it, because that
Oh
place is
yeah,
delicious.
that's
I love
not
that
on my
place.
list.
I just remembered it now because we started talking about Mexican food. I was like, oh, that place is delicious. I usually get the enchiladas. I love enchiladas.
Okay, but it used to be better, right? We used to go there a lot more. I feel like it was
Tastes
different.
same to me as it did before.
I feel like they changed it.
I heard they had new ownership.
Oh, see, that's what it is. That's how they get you.
That is how they get you. I remember we used to go for their buffet, lunch buffet.
I do recall that.
Good times. We were
I don't
addicted to that for
remember
a little
what
bit.
was all in it.
I don't know, but it was delicious. I know.
That place always reminds me of every time we go. Obviously, chips and salsa is complimentary, as
Oh,
it is with
absolutely.
every Mexican restaurant, which is good. I mean, it tastes good
Excuse me,
too.
sorry.
But it just reminds me that Doug is always like, gotta get the queso, gotta get the queso. Doug, I'm gonna tell you, I could go without it. It's not that great. It's not that great.
I scared Harley.
My thing is, because if I'm gonna I'd rather just eat chips and salsa.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna get the queso, I don't know. It's like when you get queso from like, if I get it from like Chipotle, it's more to put on my tacos than with the chips and cheese.
Oh, I'm getting chips and cheese, man. But I see your
Always
point.
gets the cheese.
I always get the cheese. I love cheese. I'm a cheese
The
boy.
thing is, the salsa is just salsa. It's good. The cheese, you leave it for a little too long. Now you get that layer on the top.
Yep.
I don't.
It's like
deal
it
with
changes
that.
the consistency. Just doesn't taste as good.
Yeah, it's not that good then. So
Doug's even asked to send it back to warm it up a couple times.
that's very cringy, and it really is. Because I remember one time, I think I was close next to him, or a person between them. The thing is, when I go to a restaurant, I just eat. I'm not there to just, Doug, you complain a lot at restaurants, okay? I want you to know you've gotten worse. I don't know if it's the age or what.
The age.
I feel like every time we go, especially as a family, oh, the waitress sucked. God, the server sucked. The food wasn't that great. Well, you're not eating at home. You don't have to clean up. You didn't have to make the food. Don't make them go back and warm up your food. Don't send it back. The only reason I could see to ever send anything back, and I would still feel very bad about it, if it was like an allergy or dietary preference, such as if they accidentally put meat on the food, or if they put peas, say they put peas all over Jeremy's burger. That would be something. And it would be heavily, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this. I just want to let you know that this is on there. Actually, I am allergic to it. And they'll say, oh, I'm just so sorry. I don't mean to make a fuss. So we can bring it back. Okay, well, thank you. You're doing a great job, by the way. Thank you so much. I feel bad. Yeah, I know that's their job, that they're doing, like, they're a waitress or waiter, server, whatever you want to say. But I always feel bad, especially when we go as a big group. That's a lot of work
There's a
for
lot
these
of us.
people.
The
They
best
gotta
is when we have a
carry
big
all
group,
this shit.
and then they have 2 servers. We have so many
Yeah.
people. Which, speaking of Doug, the day this comes out, happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday, Doug. If you go
Happy
out to
birthday,
eat,
Doug.
tell your server you appreciate them.
That's the thing for this week. If you guys go out to eat this week, tell them you appreciate them. Tip them good
Yeah.
too. They deserve it. But
And tip
especially
them
tell
with
them
kind words.
that too.
Where's Doug's birthday balloons? Happy birthday, Doug. So yeah, this is on Doug's birthday. Oh, Jeremy's smiling.
There we go.
And Yeah, I think we're finally done with the birthdays for a little bit.
Let me think.
It's
Yeah,
honestly a lot.
that's crazy. Yeah, once it hits November, it's just like bam, 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 bam.
It's too much, honestly.
Crazy.
Like, Jesus.
Yeah, we have a break until May, till booze comes around.
Good. So we have a little time to
We
relax.
have a time to recover.
Well, it's not like we don't like buy gifts and all that because, like,
Right.
who has money for that? Number one. Number two, I don't know. I feel like everyone, like, people just buy the they want. And I don't know. Well, but it's still like it's all, the birthday dinners. And then it's always,
Right.
oh, well, damn, that person works. Oh, so now this happened. And then you got to try to figure out,
Say
like, if
it's
you need
not
to
as
do it.
easy to get it figured out as it used to be.
No. Well, yeah, when everyone didn't have jobs and,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Well, Doug, I don't know if you're off for your birthday. You're probably taking off if you ain't off. So, Jeremy's thinking,
He'll be off for his birthday.
yeah, get your Starbucks drink.
Mm-hmm. I seen this
Go
video of this
get
girl
a
that went to
Cyclops.
every single place that offers you something for free or like discount on your birthday. She went and showed like everything. I was like, damn,
Yeah, you
I'm
can
doing
get a
this wrong.
lot.
Usually I don't get like anything. Look at me. I'm messing up.
Yeah, you can get a lot of.
I said I seen from the video. I'm like, damn, I'm skipping out here. I should take the day off and just get everything free.
Yeah, enjoy a nice day. I
Mm-hmm.
always I feel like people should not work on their birthdays.
I agree.
How horrible to go to work on your birthday.
I wasn't right. It sucks.
And speaking of people who work places, Tatiana, do you remember the guy? He worked at Culver's. We went there that one day. The one we don't normally go to. It was an older white man. He reminded us of
Mm.
Papa.
Yep.
What was his name? Do you remember? Remember we wrote a like a compliment
It
on their
wasn't Bob,
website.
right? It was something else.
Why do I feel like it was Bob
I
though?
feel like it was Bob too.
But it couldn't have been.
Comment down
Tatiana,
below,
what was his
Tatiana.
name? I know you remember. Oh, he was such a sweet old man. And Shmal's always like, he's like, sometimes you just love like those old grandpa men. And I said, I think it's because we don't have Papa or Grandpa anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, there's the two groups, right? There are the ones that are just crabby, and then there are the ones that are so sweet.
Right.
And I saw one, I think it was last weekend. I went to go pick up my order for my food.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting, and then I looked, and there was this old man, and he was next to me, and I looked over at him, he just smiled. And then I was walking out, and he held the door open for me. He had really cool looking glasses. They were like thinner, they were circular, black but thin, right?
Right.
And then he held the door open, and I was like, I like your glasses. Those are really nice. And he was like, oh, thank you, thanks. His name was Frank, by the way, if anyone cares to know.
Oh, hi, Frank.
I only know that because the person called his name for his order. And then he got so happy. And I was like, oh, he's so happy. And then I'm walking to my car. And then I was about to walk by the side of it. And he was like, hey. And I turned around. He was like, I like your orange car. That's really nice. And I was like, thank you. And he got in his car and pulled away. Very nice guy. I mean, I don't know. He just seemed really nice. So also, my thing to be for you this week, give a stranger a compliment. Honestly, could make their day. You never know. Speaking
But not
of,
in a creepy way.
well, no.
Don't
like
be
your
a creep.
glasses. Oh, that's a nice shirt. Don't be a creep if you're a dude and look at a girl and be like, yo. I don't know, something nasty like look at her. Don't do that.
Yeah, so in other words, Felicia's saying don't go to a girl and say, hey, you got a nice fat. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's weird. Creep.
Yeah. I don't know, just don't be a creep.
Yeah.
Be genuine.
Don't be a ding dong.
And sweet. Speaking of donuts that backtracked that we got off of Paelli's.
That's on my list too.
Paelli's.
Best. I'm just gonna say it here. Felicia agrees. Best place in Kenosha. I don't care if people say Oliver's.
Best bakery.
2 thumbs down for Oliver's.
Look at that. Oh,
Disappointed every time I eat it.
It's not, and I'll say this about Oliver's. Their donuts definitely have that. They're really thick, and they're that, like, they've been fried in the oil taste. They're darker because you can tell that, and they almost like some of them are kind of like, do you know, you bite into it, and it has that like moisture in it.
Mm-hmm. No
Paelli's are soft, fluffy.
They remind me of childhood.
Oh, yes. Amazing array of donuts.
I love
Cyclops, jelly, Their glaze, as
I think
Jeremy
I gotta
always
get
say,
some.
go down real easy.
Yes, they do. The thing about glaze is theirs are so fresh. Like if you don't eat it within a day or two, you gotta rid of them. That's how fresh they are.
Yeah,
So
because you can tell that like it's not like preservatives and all that
right,
other.
no, it's fresh. I
I
think
can say the same
I
about
think
the
I gotta get some this
bread.
weekend now. The
The
bread
bread's
too. Oh, I
amazing,
love
but
the bread.
also it's not like bread you're gonna get from the store that's gonna last on your thing for like 2 weeks.
No.
They don't have all that preservative in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's local.
But
Support
it's
local.
yeah,
The cool
support
thing
local.
about paellis is that like you'll be like around town and you'll see like other like places that use paelli stuff.
Oh yeah, a lot of
It's like
places do.
I like you. I love paellis.
I could say a place that used to have their bread, I remember. Brandon actually talked about them earlier. Hungry Head. They're not on my
R.I.P.
list,
R.I.P. to the
but I
goat.
remember them using their bread.
Yep, Brandon used to be in charge of the sign, and one time he said they put the sign, "Have you had your head today?" I remember I went there. We went there on his last day of work, and I wanted a sandwich. I remember I specifically asked for no lettuce. He looks at me, grabs the lettuce, and slams it on the sandwich. To this day, he said he doesn't remember, but I seen it because I remember afterwards, like, "Oh, I didn't ask for lettuce, but okay." Or ask
I've
not for
seen it
lettuce.
like it was a ghost encounter. I saw it. It was
I saw
happening.
it. It was there.
But they have really
Good
good
times.
sandwiches. And I gotta
They
say,
did.
that
I
was the
wish.
one place that could make, because you could get it on regular bread.
Yep.
And that was the only place that it was actually good on regular
Right.
bread.
I remember for everyone's communion, we used to get it, and then
Oh yeah,
that was
what how long was that? Like a 6 foot long sub or
I
some
feel
shit?
like
5
as a
foot?
kid, obviously feels like it was bigger, but still, man. The thing is too, like I didn't like sandwiches back then as much as I like them now. Like if I could eat it now, I feel like I would really like it.
Could you imagine now if we could order? I want to say it was probably 5 feet. Remember the sandwich came on a board.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep,
after
I
you
remember
finished
that.
it, you had to go return the board to the back door. Just
Yep,
lean
I
it up
remember
against
that.
the building.
Yep. Oh, careful! God, what the hell? She tried to knock
I'm
over
saying,
my
imagine if we
clearly
had
Canadian.
I don't have any. Imagine if we had that now and
No,
we
3
ordered that
left.
for something.
Right? Can you imagine? It's like, hey, we're having a movie day. I'll get the sub.
Man, they don't make that no more.
No, damn. I love sandwiches.
I'd eat a sandwich now.
I know. Let's see. The next place I'm gonna mention is pizza again, and that is Durango's. Let me some Durangos.
Durangos.
Let me some Durangos. There's quite a few around, but the one I'm specifically talking about is the one kind of by me. It's very delicious. I love their pizza. I'd eat it right now if I could. I'm hungry, as you can tell.
I haven't had it in a while, but yes, I can say that it is good.
That's partly because me, Felicia, and Jamal went one day, and like our order was wrong. The pizza was off, and we were like put off for a while. I didn't have it for a while, and then I like randomly got it one day, and then I became hooked again. I'm like, we need to go. We haven't been back to that one. We went to the one by you guys, but
I
we
think
need to
they
go
had
back
a
to this
new
one.
cook or something, because didn't we
They did.
order like
We ordered cheese curds, and they gave us cauliflower bites.
breaded cauliflower bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we knew that it was someone new because we heard him talking to someone else, like, oh, it's so and so, like they're brand new to being a cook and everything. So be patient with them. Hold on, Harley wants out.
Well, I could just imagine if it was like my first day, I feel like I would be panicked. And then they keep coming back. Oh, you messed this up. Now you messed that up. I would be even
Nice
more
job,
upset.
you.
And I'd be more upset and I would mess up even more.
Right. So that's
We didn't say anything. We just.
no, we're just like, eh.
Yeah.
Like I said, pizza, even when it's not the best, it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. It was still
pizza.
good, but we need to go back again. Plus, they have a thing where if you get like ordered like 10 times or something, you get like either free pizza, or, like half off a cheese pizza. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Got the little red coupons, man.
Little Red Riding Hood.
right.
I'll put on there a place that I went recently for the first time. I want to go back. I should. I'm trying to figure out when I'll go. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. Eastview. They're down there by the lake.
It's not on mine because I haven't had it yet.
Oh, really good coffee. The place is much bigger than I thought. I found out they do have a tasting room. Not sure how that all works out. That back there is from there. Only $5. The nice bags that all the coffee beans come in. They also have pastries. Syrup small made in house. I only know that because Britt told me who was there. I feel like he's like their spokesperson.
Right.
I feel like he gets a coffee shop kick and it's like one place and he posts about them all the time and then he switches to another new
Yep.
one and he's always there. But you should try it out. It's really good. I had hot coffee because the day I went, it was pretty cold and I had a vanilla latte.
Mm.
Very delicious. They had like a great custom menu. And what else did they have? There was some bakery items. Coffee beans that you could take home was really good. I don't know. Vibes in there were great. The color was great. It was a nice teal color in there. And it was down by downtown.
Downtown area is
So,
nice,
yes, downtown area is very nice.
especially in the summertime.
Guaranteed.
Next place I'm gonna mention. People always put it up against the Spot. It's not as good as the Spot, but it's still delicious, and that is Big Star. I feel it might be controversial, but I don't care. I feel like people hold Big Star to a high regard because it's not open all year. I said what I
Yeah.
said. I said what I said.
It's like
I'm sorry.
restaurants
Not
that
really.
we don't have here that say they're in Florida and we only get to go there.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good, but if they were here, we might not think they're as good.
Yeah, like In and
Something
Out,
you don't.
something like that, or something.
You know what I mean? Like
Yep,
it's
I know
something
exactly
like
what
you
you mean.
can't get all the time.
Right. So I feel like people hold to a high regard. It's cheaper than the Spot. I'll give them that.
But it's not as good.
No, the Spot is still better. Like again, I'll still go because it's good because it's an open all year round. Like I'll get it once, but if it's between the Spot and Big Star, we're gonna go to the Spot.
Yeah, but when you see people posting like, "Oh, Big Star's open, the best place, way better than the Spot," aren't you thinking like, "Dude, shut up, shut up"?
Shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's not better. You think it's better because you
Just
hardly
say you're
ever
broke,
get it.
okay? Just say you're broke.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Why
Just kidding.
can't you just eat it and shut the No one cares. No one else needs to know. You don't need to always be like, "Yep, best place, blah blah, better than the Spot." Just eat
That's
it and shut up.
That's
Go to
them,
both places.
That's them getting. We did that one day. Actually, it's I did a video about it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel people just say it because it's
You don't always
Uh,
need to compare
mean-
things.
yeah. Plus, I'm sure it's like a rage bait type of thing. People always want the engagement. Plus, sometimes it's okay to be wrong. Sometimes
Yeah, you can be wrong. That's
you
fine.
can be wrong.
I have also on here another coffee place, Black Coffee, also downtown. One of Jamal's cousins actually owns a place.
Shout out to
Very
them.
good. And you can get yeah, Deshaun's place. You can actually get a coffee flight there they have. So he has the coffee. He also has kind of like I don't know what to call them besides like refreshers. I think he calls them lightning bolts if you
Mm.
want like a energy type drink,
Right.
usually kind of fruity or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that. I don't know if he was adding breakfast sandwiches and I know waffles and stuff. So I thought he was trying to look into DoorDash, but I don't know if they ever got because I'm way out of that, so I can't look on mine. But
Right.
very good. You should try there. Oh, and you can also get pretty sure I got like a lemonade there before one time. I don't know. A lot of good stuff. Really cool. His menu also has like people from like his family's names in on the stuff. Because when we went there, I was like, oh my gosh, oh, that's so and so's name on there. Oh, he got so and so on there. So it's really cool. And I know he does like little events and things to bring back to the community,
Yep. The
which is
one
good.
guy
I feel like
from
a lot of people.
that
downtown
70s show,
do that.
Topher Grace. He went there and took a picture with him once.
Oh yeah. Always forget about that guy.
He's a cool guy.
But I do think a lot of the businesses down there do that. A lot of stuff for the community, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that's a cool thing about Kenosha, and like especially downtown, or just like all over, but also downtown, like a big community. Like everyone like wants to help each other out. Let's see, a place I'm gonna mention. I don't go there too often, but I'm gonna add this other one real quick that I'll mention later. In Rustic Road, so it's a brewery. I don't really drink much brewery. They have delicious root beer there, but they also have shows there. They do open mic. I think I went to open mic once or twice, but they do have shows there too. They have like an upstairs. They call it the Loft, I think.
Did I
Where they
go
do some
there?
shows. I don't think you've ever been there. What you
Why do
did?
I feel
you
like
did,
I've been in there?
but that's when it was the old one next to Kaiser's. Damn, I didn't put Kaiser's on here.
It was in a different spot.
Different spot. Yep, it was where it is now. Like Kaiser's is here. It was across, like behind it. If that makes sense.
Why is my memory being in there so dark?
Because it was dark when we went in there. We went at night. We saw Shane play. That's when he was doing an
Okay,
acoustic
I was like, why
gig.
do I feel like Shane was there?
It was because we seen him that day for something. He's like, "Oh, you should come on. I'm playing this acoustic gig at Rustic." We're like, "Okay." I got a root beer. We stayed, I think, for maybe an hour, and then
What
we
did
left.
I
but
get?
I don't remember. You
My
might have got-
memory of that is
You might have got
so,
alcoholic, or maybe you didn't.
My memory of that is
might
like
have.
so.
It was. I remember it was
hard
very
to
dark in there. I
see.
remember it was loud too. Even for an acoustic show, it was loud, and there was a lot of people talking. We
I
didn't
feel
stay
like
long.
I need a hypnotist to help me get my memories.
We went in
back.
there a few times. We went there that time. We went in there for like
Were we at a tall table?
We were actually.
All I can remember in my memory, it's dark as.
Yeah.
I remember a tall, just like the tabletop,
Mm-hmm.
and like I can sense Jeremy was there, and like I
Yep.
sense Shane was over to this way.
Yep.
That's
Because
all I remember.
I was sitting towards you like this, like you were in front of me, and the door was behind you. Because I remember I keep having to turn like this to see Shane.
I remember walking out for some reason.
We-
Not that we walked out, but I remember us walking out of the door. Was it cold? I feel like it was cold.
I think it was cold that day. If it wasn't, I don't know if it was like cold, but I feel it was like a little chill. But you haven't been to the new spot yet.
Oh,
I've been there a few times. It's been a while.
oh,
Or no,
that
let me think.
sucks.
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, both times I went with you was at the old place. You haven't been to the new one yet.
Oh, well. That's all I remember
But
from that
I say
place.
new, even though they've been there for like probably 5-6 years at this point, maybe longer.
Oh. Do you know what's funny is that I have Kaisers on my list and you didn't.
Well, that's because I made my list and then I
Next
forgot
on
to
my
add
list
more.
is
Kaisers. Mine too.
Kaisers.
Mine too.
Kaisers, for some reason, always reminds me of that time we went and Janae came.
I always forget about that.
Yeah.
Randomly, like, yeah, she came.
And the pizza was pepperoni and jalapenos.
Yep. And every time, on accident, and every time I brought it up, this waitress walked by. I felt like,
Oh, it on there. Oh, everything's great. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. But they do have good food there. We've actually had a few things there in that one back room.
I love Kaiser's. Kaiser's is delicious.
Because what is it? Pizza. Can't go wrong.
No. I'd eat some right now if I could. Plus, Kaiser's one of those places that has a very distinct taste to their pizza. It's delicious, but like,
So in a blindfold taste test,
I would be able to pick it out immediately, yes.
we'll see.
What, are you going to have a blindfolded taste test for me
The
one
thing
day?
is, I'm not going to want to drive to all these places and get the pizza.
Right.
I'd have to have multiple drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it in the back of Brandon's truck,
There you go.
like a GTA mission.
Mm-hmm. You got Lester talking to you. Then you got like that music playing in the background.
Get in the back and get the pizza.
It's gonna be cold by the time you let him eat it. Hurry up.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
What?
Oh, I just thought of an idea. How about
What's that?
this? I don't know. Some get together, a movie night, something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone brings one pizza from a different pizza place.
I'm down.
And I don't want fast food pizza, no Domino's, no Pizza Hut.
No.
Like Kenosha pizza. I want a Villa de Carlo pizza.
Down.
I want a Kaiser's. I want a Ruffalo
Ruffalos.
pizza. Did I say Durango's?
Ye-
Wait,
No.
Ruffalo's, Durango's, Kaiser's, Villa de
Kaisers.
Carlo. 4 pizzas. Each person be in charge of a pizza.
Yeah, Felicia said the best part for her, everyone brings the pizza to her.
Maybe they do. But think about that. Wouldn't that be
You
great?
should throw that. You should write that down because that's actually a fantastic
I don't
idea.
have to write it down. I'll watch it on here.
Oh, there you go.
I
I
think
meant
that's
to
a
send
great
it to the proper channels for the proper people so we can do it.
Oh, Brandon, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, that's my main thing for Brandon.
But that's great. Also, Brandon said, wow, to you and Tanya.
What did we do?
Got online to play the ghost game.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon goes, where's your new calling card? I said, I don't have the new calling card. He said, didn't you play after I got off that night? I said, yeah.
That's because I asked you and you said,
Wow.
I don't need it.
He said, wow, I showed them multiple times how to do it. Thought they would have walked you through it.
You said you didn't need it. That's what you told us.
Brandon said he thought you were going to take care of it. Wow. But anyways, Brandon took care of it and we did it. Funny thing is it took twice because the first time.
That's funny. It took Tatiana 2 times too.
He said, all right, walk up to the top of the lighthouse. As soon as we get up there, dead.
Ah.
Yeah. And it took me like 10 times to throw that fucking ball.
Did you talk to the ghost now since you can talk on
yeah.
PlayStation? Did it actually respond to you?
Oh, yeah.
Really? What did it tell you?
Because I said, where are you? And it said, right behind you.
See, I was talking to Tatiana about this because like when we.
Yeah, Brandon said, how did she talk to the ghost?
I think this is how, because like before, since for PlayStation, it didn't work. Like, so it just gave like basic responses, like, like elderly victims, stuff like that. I was telling Tanya, I feel like now since they changed it so PlayStation can also talk, now we can actually get like different responses, not the same responses over and over and over again,
It did say elderly individual. But one time I asked where it was, and they closed the blinds behind me. And Brandon said, "I've never even seen the blinds closed before
What? I didn't even know that was
at the lighthouse."
I never
Closed
even
the
knew that was.
blinds.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, but it was saying shit. I said, "Brandon, what did it say?" He said, "I couldn't understand it." So I kept asking, and I said, "Will you leave Brandon alone?" What happens? It killed Brandon.
Damn.
I said, "Brandon, are you okay?"
We were playing at the lighthouse the one day, and I started running, and Brandon's like, "It's not a hunt, Jim. It's not a hunt." I was like,
It killed you?
I killed Brandon
Oh,
right in front of me. Remember the one time we were playing, we're all just like, and Brandon was saying something. Brandon was in the middle of talking to us, all of a sudden, right in front of us, out of nowhere. He's like, "It just spawned and killed me." I'm like, "That's what happens, man."
yeah, we are getting our kicked today. We had one for some reason when they do the red light, it's
Mm-hmm.
extra scary to me. I was
Mm-hmm.
already sitting on the edge of the couch because I had to charge my controller.
Right.
And all of a sudden the light turned red and the ghost appeared in front of me. I screamed out loud. When we were walking down the stairs at the farmhouse, all of a sudden it started flashing red downstairs. Brenda's character turns to me and goes, and those things move all weird. But right after I saw the ghost, Jamal came up behind me and I screamed because I got scared. He laughed
I love
at
me some
me.
Phasmophobia. I haven't played it since the weekend.
Oh, it's still good. It's still good.
I love that game.
So your turn, my turn.
I don't remember.
I
I
don't
think it's
even
my
know.
turn. I think it's my turn.
Pizza. We were talking.
Oh,
pizza.
yeah. Because you were saying about
Oh, I
how
said
they run the
Kaiser's.
pizza. Yep. Mine, I haven't eaten there yet, but I heard so. That is Cut Stone Pizza, which is also downtown.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
place
I
with the
have to
fire
try that out.
truck. I've heard it's
You
very,
know,
very
John
good.
makes fun of you when you say that.
Why?
I've never eaten there, but such and such.
This is for you, John. Out of love.
You better blur that out.
Oh, I will. It's already blurred out.
Oh. Maybe it was a heart then. We don't even know.
Yeah, could be.
Also, I did try to get some Valentine's Day candy on sale, and it was only 30% off. So
That's not
lame,
enough.
I didn't get any. I
did buy some Girl
have.
Scout cookies, though. Alexander hooked me up with a link. Because
Oh,
somebody, your husband, refused to give me the link. After he sent me an unboxing of all his cookies.
Yeah, I only have a couple boxes left. Like box and a half. It's purple box.
Very good.
I have on here the Daily Dose.
Never been, but want to try.
Not downtown. It's good. I did when we went. There's people that would just come in and order and leave. It's very tiny, so if you are gonna go there and actually eat and sit down, it's preferably try to have a small group. And if you're not there when a table's opened up, you're probably gonna be waiting a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it is good. It's very good.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention this place again. I haven't eaten there, but it's a Kenosha staple, and that's Frank's Diner.
Oh yeah.
It was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I don't know why I
Jamal's a
can't say
hard
that.
time.
Many times. I think at least 2, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, and Jamal had said what that few weeks ago, and he was like, "Oh, I always want to eat there." Felicia says, "No, I never said that. I never said that."
I don't know, Jamal. Anyway, I still need to eat there one of these days. I think at this point I might just wait for Jamal and I to go at the same time. Just try it
I
out.
think their thing there is like that they're rude, right? And that the
Mm,
people are kind of crabby.
oh, maybe. I know if you get up to get yourself coffee, you have to give everyone coffee.
Yeah. Like what?
I know the
Unless
thing is like no substitutions. Like whatever it says, that's what it is.
Yeah, you can't substitute anything. You have to take everything as it comes. Which I'm sure it's just so they can pump out more quickly.
It's
But
small in there.
yeah,
It's a
very
staple
tiny.
I've never been to. I only have one more thing after this.
I have on here. This is Ming Garden, and that's on there for
Mm.
Jamal. He loves Ming Garden.
Oh.
He's gone there since before I've ever even known him. I think I've had it maybe a couple times. He will drive all the way from Waukesha down to Kenosha to get it
And
and
back.
back home. His favorite is chicken fried rice, no bean sprouts, and they recently actually just sold it to someone else because
Really?
before that it was the
Uh-oh.
same family.
Mm-hmm.
And he said how like it was like the kids worked there when they were little and now they were grown up and all that. So, but they ended up selling it. But he's had it since they sold it and he said it was still good.
Well, that's good. I just remembered another one that's another staple that I forgot to add, and that is Mars Cheese Castle.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there
I
in a
seen
long
I
time.
seen somebody. He's like from Chicago or something. He posted he went there. I've lived in this area for 33 years of my life, my entire life, and I've yet to step inside Marsh Cheese Castle.
You've never stepped in.
Never stepped inside, even when they had the old one. Not even the new one.
Maybe you
One
could
of these
step in
days.
this weekend.
Maybe I will.
Make
One
a
of these
reel out of
days.
it.
There you go. I'll have to. I need to. Plus, I love cheese, so.
The only other place I have on here is, I haven't been there in a long time, but I have been there, is the Brat Stop.
Mine too. That's actually my last one.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yep, the Brat Stop.
Perfect. We played there quite a few times. Very nice place. They have good food.
They do. I can't tell you last time I went there to eat, though.
Me either. Because normally the only time we went there is if we were playing a show.
Well, I can't say wherever I'm going to eat and say, where do you want to eat? Oh, the Brat Stop.
Right. Because
But they do have regular tables.
Right. Yeah.
to eat at.
It's not like it's bad.
No.
It's
I'm
just
saying it's
there's
not
other
just
places.
like a bar place, but
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
I never think about it.
Me either. I always pass about it though. Plus, you see the big sign that says cheese.
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 They do have a
I
little.
love
They have a
cheese.
store in there too.
Yes, they do. Man. So yeah, that's all I got. It's the end of my
That's
list.
all he got. Make sure though that you check out our friends. Check out our link down below for mic cover. Got ours here. Hopefully, you guys get some. If you do get one,
Which right now it's on sale. So check this out. So they first came out, they were $40. Then he slashed the price down to $30. Then he slashed it down to $25. But right now they're on sale for $19.99.
that's actually a really good deal.
So follow the link and go get yourself one right now. And tell them we sent you. Well, if you click on the link below, they'll know we sent it, or we
That's
sent you.
right.
But still, click on the link below. I might
Get
even
it?
get a second one. Who knows?
Maybe I was thinking the same. We might have to, but if you do, tag us in it. Tag
Mhm.
them in it, of course.
Our best friends at Mic Cover.
Yeah, curious to see
Comment.
what
Tell
colors
you what.
everyone gets.
Comment down below what color you think we should get for a second color. We could have like a rotation where we switch it out sometimes.
Ooh.
Comment down below. I think I get green. I like green.
You want to get blue?
I actually thought about blue. Ooh, actually, no, blue, maybe blue. It could go along with the mouse.
And no
Maybe
one
I would get
sees.
blue. The only thing was a green. I don't know. I feel like it might be too much, but blue I feel would be pretty good. I say that and then watch me like, I'll get both.
Yeah. Who knows? He might.
So
But
Mic Cover,
definitely-
if you see an order, it's from me. Yep, it's me. I bought another one because they're cool.
Might have to.
Yeah.
And also check out Magic Candle
Magic
Company.
Candle Company, 15% off, and W Energy. Check it out.
Yes, use our codes. Get your guys' discounts. It's the
Mhm.
time we need to be saving some money.
Make it rain. Tax time. Get your tax money and spend it on our stuff.
Hopefully you get a refund. It's all you can hope for.
Yes.
Next week, what are we looking at?
We're going to talk about Racine. Take a little drive north to Racine and mention all the wonderful places there.
That is right. Also, I do have to say, make sure you read a little bit of a book this week. I have I don't know, like an hour left in my book I'm reading right now.
Oh,
I think I'm at 90%. I told Jamal this morning, I said I'm at 76%. There's all these cents. I don't know what's going on. And then I'll read it and I'll be like, Jamal, this just happened. Then I left. Now this happened. And now he always makes fun of me because I showed him this reel where it's this person. It says when my wife comes to tell me about the plot of her book, her sister was a witch. She came down in a bubble, bro. And I was like,
legit, still
yeah.
one of my favorite videos of all time.
I said, that is me. Because then I told him when I came in one time, I said, Jamal, you won't guess. He said, her sister was a witch. I said, ha, ha, ha. But listen, because they're crazy. But I'm going to finish that. And then I have a book to read after that. The thing is that they're in a series, but they're not. It's not a continuum of stories. It's like where there's like a book that they
Right.
mention. They mention someone just in there.
Right.
And then the next story is about them.
Oh.
The author actually, all it says is she's from Northern Illinois, but it doesn't
Really?
give you a town. Funny thing is, the book I'm finishing now, called Locust, she mentions Lake Geneva
Really?
multiple times.
Love Lake Geneva.
Yeah, so I'm like,
We're
she
going to
must
do an
be close.
episode of there too. Don't worry for guys. That's
She must be close. What if I see her there?
That'd be cool. We should go to Lake Geneva again. I love Lake Geneva. I had a coworker actually ask me recently. He's like, "Oh, you still go to Lake Geneva?" I said, "I go multiple times a year."
Oh, it's great.
I love Lake Geneva.
But
Especially
sure
that's another one that's better in the summertime. I will say,
oh, definitely.
100% Lake Geneva is better in the summertime because you can actually walk around. We've gone there in the winter. It's just too cold to do anything besides eat.
Yeah.
Where in the summer you
Summertime,
can
you
eat,
can get a snack and sit by the lake.
walk around. They have delicious ice cream all over, but You'll find out when we get to Lake Geneva. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves.
That's right. But in the meantime, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And also, that's right, get them thumbs clicking there. Get the subs up. We need them.
But no hate comments. We'll delete them.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Doug. And everyone, make sure, like I said, be nice to someone this week. And I don't know, just give someone a random compliment.
There you go.
Jeremy has orbs. Write that down, Brandon. Orbs, ghost orbs.
Orbs.
I'll see what the ghost is. And so we'll see you next week. We are So We Don't Forget. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Jeremy.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Someone talk about a